Hey viewers, welcome back to the StarCraft 2 match between EGDeMuslim as or EGDeMusliMRC, I guess, as the Terran in the bottom left and PulseKane as the Zerg in the top right. So this is a best of 3. And yeah, we already saw game 1. If you haven't seen that, go watch that first, because I may spoil it. I obviously don't know yet if I will spoil it, but I'll probably spoil some of the tactics they used. So go watch that right now. Go! Anyway, doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm not going to spoil who won. So we're just going to have to watch, well, what's going on here. In this match. So the supply depot going up at the ramp, and well, he did that last time as well. See? Tactics. And yeah, did he learn from the run by in the in the last game? He did, apparently, because he actually is going to build his barracks at the front as well. And are we going to scout? Yeah, he is going to scout. Okay, cool. And he is going to expand as well. So the fast expansion coming up, and we will have to see what the Terran player decides to do, because the Terran player can of course fast expand as well, and he can also just do nothing. So basically just well, stay inside of his base and make sure that his enemy can't get in. I'm not sure what they're talking about, because I wasn't paying attention, but we can see that, right? Oh, okay. Nobody cares. So yeah, we're just scouting around here because we have an SCV in this base, and yeah, they're just chatting. It's not a real serious match, it seems, so definitely not a tournament match. It is just a normal battle net ladder match. It doesn't really matter to them. To us, of course, it would be great if they make it a good match. But yeah, these guys should be good enough to chat while playing this game, especially in the early part, because all they need to do is train SCVs and well, build supply depots every now and then would be nice, because he was kind of held up there. Anyway, we have the Terran player just sitting in his base doing not a whole lot. He did expand. The Zerg player also sitting in his base, not doing a whole lot. He does have the spawning pull up, but yeah, that's kind of a prerequisite because you need those for the queens. The queen is going to, he's going to make 2 queens at the same base. The queen is going to inject the larvae here, run to the other base normally. Okay, he already did that. He already has a queen here, so he's going to produce 2 extra queens, it seems. And those are just going to be used for creep spread. Because creep spread gives you extra vision, that's one, but more importantly, it gives your movement, your units extra movement speed, and that is awesome. So yeah, new larvae spawning, new larvae injected, and yeah, there you go with the creep spread. So yeah, the creep spread should be pretty quick, especially because he only needs like 1 here. Yeah, 1 creep tumor here. It's going to expand to like over here, and then the 2 bases are connected. And then both of them are going to go to the front and just spread this creep to the enemy base. Well, preferably to the enemy base. But yeah, the more creep tumors you have together, the faster the creep spread goes. So you still need to wait for them to well, to get the creep tumor itself. So because you can yeah, of course, cast a new creep tumor. This is there really? He's building more queens even. Wow, he's building 4 extra queens. Really afraid of air units, maybe. Let's see what we're actually building here. Yeah, there is a starport coming up, and the starport is going to have a tech lab on it, it seems. Which means that we're going to see Hellions with Banshees. And yeah, that is indeed why he's building those queens. I don't know how he saw that, but okay, sure. Evolution chambers coming up, and I don't know where his queens went. Oh, they're over here. They're just spreading creep everywhere. And where's the fourth queen? Oh. Okay, there it is. So 4 queens, and that should be good enough to hold off the Banshees, assuming that they don't have cloak, because of course for cloak you need something else. And he will need to upgrade one of the overlords to an overseer in order to hold it off permanently. Spinecrawler coming up. Wow, really a defensive build here with all of the queens and Spinecrawler, and yeah, another Spinecrawler here, I think, yeah. So yeah, the queens are very good against these Hellions, because Hellions don't do extra damage to them. They do extra damage versus light, but queens aren't light, they're biological psionic units. And yeah, they're not going to be very scary to the queens. Obviously, they do a lot of damage to the Zerglings, as you can see here, and to the drones. And most of the drones get out. He did those 3, which is yeah, not good. Obviously, losing 3 drones this early on is definitely not good. Yeah, the rest of the drones go back to work, and 5 drones total killed. And yeah, he does have a spore crawler up over there, not over here though. And he does want to have one over here. So I guess, yeah, the Banshee is going to come in at the one base that doesn't have one. And oh, Baneling Nest coming up. Baneling Nest not going to do very well. Oh, Baneling's not going to do very well against the Banshees and what was the other thing? The Hellions. But well, I guess we'll have to see how that works out in the end. Banelings are pretty good against drones though. And by pretty good, I mean, yeah, they completely demolish them. Wow. So the tank doesn't have siege mode yet. It did scare away the Banelings. The Zerglings, sorry. But we'll see how that works out. So he is researching that. He is also not researching anything here. Should research the combat shield, of course. That means that the oh, what's it called? Come on, Stim Pack is already up. Yep, it is indeed up. And the Stim Pack is going to be great for those Marines and Marauders. But he's just doing some Marines with tanks built. So kind of switched away from his initial build. Where's his starport? Can't even find it. Oh, there it is. Oh, he's going for medevacs now. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that means that he switched away from those yeah, Banshees. Wow, 2 HP. So pro. Yeah, so he's going to lose an Overlord here, but yeah, that's not a big deal. It's just 100 minerals by now. Well, it's always just 100 minerals, but by now it's just 100 minerals because, well, your income in the beginning is of course too weak to well, to sustain a loss of an Overlord, but by now it should be no problem. So the Viking is just running around. He has 3 kills already. Meaning 3 Overlords, because there are no other flying units. But maybe he landed at some point and sniped something else. I don't know. I didn't pay attention enough. And this guy is just going to die, it seems. Just happy to sit there and get killed. Yeah, not very spectacular. And instantly killing that as well. So the infestor is getting 2 kills immediately. And look at that creep spread. It's all the way up here. His base is here and the creep spread is here. So yeah, as I said, when you group them up, they spread the creep really quickly. And he is grouping them up, so here as well. Just going into... One is over here, but... Oh, one over here. And where's the third one? I don't know. Oh, there are 2 over here. Okay. Did not see the last one, obviously. So, large amount of Marines with some tank backup and some medevac backup. They're obviously going to do pretty well. Because Marines always do pretty well. They can shoot air, they can shoot ground. And the only thing they really fear is AoE damage like this. So banelings, the fungal growth, things like that. For the rest, they're pretty much the best unit for Terran. And you can combine them with whatever you like. So with tanks, with marauders, with... yeah, just on their own, I guess. But mostly, yeah, you do them with an air unit and a ground unit. So the air unit, in this case, the Viking, not the medevac. The medevac is a good combination as well, obviously. But look at that! Just completely wiping out everything with those ultralisks. We don't see a lot of ultralisks, unfortunately, because they're really expensive. And look at that, the Queen's actually still in the fight, and they're going to just run after everything and yeah, put down some more creep, I guess, because most of the creep tumors were taken down in this area. There are still a few alive, well, here I guess, but his last one's actually, yeah, one of them survived. So. Oh, he's going for the cleanup right now. Yeah. So there you go, taking out all of this and well, making sure that he can take another base because you can't take a base as Terran when there is creep there. So yeah, he's going to have to rely on the infestors here versus the medevacs and well, the Queens can take out the medevacs, I guess. And the Marines, because the Marines are not very good against their ultralisks, but still, because there's a large number of them, they can do pretty well. And of course, yeah, one-on-one Zerglings are way better to deal with those Marines. They're really quick. Infestors are really slow. But here you see it, the fungal growth, and yeah, another fungal growth over here. Just taking out many Marines and finally losing an ultralist there. And the ultralists are just going to run in and attempt to kill everyone. Wow, more Marines coming in though, and the tanks especially are going to be very good against those ultralists. But they need to siege, otherwise they're not good against the ultralists. Because, are they just dancing here? Really? Yeah, he's not really taking this seriously. And there you... No, you don't go. Ah, come on. So anyway, the command center gets lifted. Well, it didn't even land yet, because there's still creep there. And wow. Grouping up a large amount of Marines once again, but I think he's running out of money. Because, yeah, there are... not a lot of minerals left here. There are not a lot of minerals left here. And yeah, he's not taking his third base yet. Fort, sorry. There are not a lot of minerals. Well, here there are still plenty of minerals. Except for this one. That only has a 260 stack on it. But yeah, it's going to be hard to compete against a Zerg player at, what, 5 bases? When you're at 3. And yeah, the Zerg player just completely out macroing his opponent. And yeah, this is going to be pretty cute. He does land the command center, but I don't think it will be yeah, it will be staying up or down rather. And there you go, getting the medevacs with the fungal growth. As I said, the wow. What? Okay. Um, just making his units dance because he knows he won. And this is exactly what I discussed last game. The thing that I don't like when people do is when they have won, they okay. Anyway, yeah, the player that already won kind of yeah, just screwing around. I don't like that. I like it when they're just trying to fight for their lives, and once they won, they will indeed finish off the enemy. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Oh my god! Wow! Yeah, just completely running in with with a huge amount of units, and it seems that our red player here is getting a little pissed and just gave up. Well, he gave up because he lost, but he was getting a little pissed in the messages there. But yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, we finished it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. On to game 3!